Hey everyone, I'm Julie from the Techie Teacher, and I just wanted to pop in real quickly to give you a little preview of the brand new Book Creator for the web. Book Creator is by far one of my favorite iPad apps because it's open-ended and there's so much that you can do with it. And they've recently released a version for the web. So those of you who have laptops or Chromebooks in your classroom, you gotta check this out if you haven't done so already. Now, I am not a Book Creator ambassador, but I know that the ambassadors are planning on doing some free webinars next month in August. Monica Burns from Class Tech Tips is offering one on August 30th, I believe, and I will drop the link to her webinar for you to sign up in the comments after this is over. But definitely take a look at this before then. I know that before I do webinars or go to conferences, I like to play around with different tools to kind of gain a little bit of background knowledge. So then I know what to look for during the webinar. I know the questions to ask. And this is really straightforward, but I'm really excited to learn even more and possibly gain some more insight on how we could use this in the classroom. So let's take a look at what I've kind of discovered already. Hey, Caitlin, thanks for joining. I know some of you might be wondering about prices. Good news, you can have one library up to 40 books for free. So if you're a classroom teacher and you just teach one class of students, you can use this for free, up to 40 books. So 40 students could have their own book. If you teach multiple classes, they do have the option for $60 a year. You can have 3 libraries with up to 180 books. And those of you who have multiple classes and lots of kids, they do have a subscription for $120 a year. 1,000 books, you can create 10 libraries. I'm planning on using the free version with students and teachers in the elementary classroom. So I'm super excited about that. Let's take a look. I'm going to flip my screen so I can show you my library and how you can create your own library and get your students into your library creating their own books. Thank you, Caitlin. That means a lot. So sweet. All right, so let me flip you around here. This is my library, and I signed in with my Google account. Students will need to sign in with their Google account also. Now, if your students do not have their own Google accounts, there is the link that I can drop in the comments later that Book Creator emailed us saying that if your kids do not have Google accounts, fill out this form, and then I think they're planning on a way that they can still sign in. But here's my library. I haven't used this with students yet, besides my nephew, since it is brand new, but I signed into a different Google account and my book popped up here. Let me show you all of the features with creating a book, because I'm thinking students could make one book and add to it throughout the year. There is an unlimited amount of pages, an unlimited amount of audio files, video files, and pictures, which is awesome. So they could create like digital writing journals in here, fluency journals, you name it, they could make it, and they could just keep adding pages. And then at the end of the year, they can publish their book, and it will give them a link that you can send home with them to show their parents, grandparents, you name it. So students would go to appbookcreator.com, and they will click the I am a student button. And as soon as they click that, it's going to prompt them to enter a code. You can find your code by going up here to your name once you've created your library and clicking on the 3 dots and then clicking invite. And then just project this on the board, write it on the board, and that's what they would type in, and then they will be associated with your library. Then as soon as they click new book, their screen's going to look the same, except only their books will pop up into their library. All of the other students' books will pop up into your library, which is nice. You can click new book and look at the different layout options. They can create comics, they can create all sorts of journals in different sizes. I'm just going to click square to show you this one. And the first page that pops up is their cover page. All of the features or the little icons are up here. They click the plus sign to add. They can import images, they can take selfies, they can take video. I'm going to show you that in a minute. They can draw, they can add text, and they can add voice recording, which is great for fluency practice. Then, they could build on their book throughout the year and go back and listen to themselves reading and how they've improved throughout the year. So I'm going to go to camera here. And here I can either take a picture or I can record a video. I'm just going to take a picture for my cover page. And then I'm going to click use picture. And then they can resize it and then position it wherever they want. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Yikes. All right. Moving on. I'm going to click the plus sign again. They could write their title. They could type their title. I'm just going to say my writing journal. They can add hyperlinks. So if your students are into Google Drive and they do a lot of work in Google Drive, they could link in their projects or link in any type of project that they do with any other type of web tool. This program is a great way to app smash all sorts of programs all into one, so they can kind of build a portfolio here. I'm going to click done. Then I'm going to click on my text, and I want to resize the text. I want to play with the font. So I'm going to click the little I here, and I can make it bigger. I can change my alignment. I can change the type of font. I can change, I'm going to go click the back arrow, the color of font, all sorts of things. And then you can resize it and place it where you want. Now, to get the next page, just go to the arrow and upload your next page. Students can type their descriptions. They could upload passages that you send them, and then maybe they read for fluency. I can't wait to use this. You know, I'm making a writing journal here for the kids to just keep adding pages as a writing journal. But then they can also record themselves reading. I'm just going to click record so I can show you this part. Start recording. 3, 2, 1. Their page stays on the screen so they can read exactly what is on there. When they're finished, they can press stop recording and click use recording. And there you have it. So then they can place their recording button anywhere on their page. And it saves automatically. And like I said, it will pop up in the teacher's library as well. So it's just kind of a great way for you to monitor their progress. I do not think you can go on and edit their book. I don't think there's a collaborative feature yet, but I feel like I heard there was one. I don't know. These are some of the questions that I'm going to be looking for at the webinar that Monica Burns is giving in August. But like I said, I just wanted to give you a little preview so you can get in, you can start playing around. I'm super pumped about this. I can see using this in all sorts of different ways in the classroom. And, you know, we can all learn something with the free webinar that Monica's going to be offering. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.